How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Dagwoodz's Tonsorium. I'm Dagwoodz from the Shaving Cadre, and today we're going to be doing a first impressions shave with Siliski Soaps Santa's Pipe. So, as of yesterday, I started shaving with nothing but holiday and Christmas scented soaps, and this is actually what I started out with. I have already shaved with it once, and got a good shave out of it. The soap comes in a nice wide mouth tub, nice side labeling with the address where you can find them at their website. You can also find them at West Coast Shaving. I'll link everything below. It is a harder consistency soap, almost on the waxy side. This is a vegan based soap. Here is the ingredient list right here. Now, Santa's Pipe, I'm going to go and let you know. So it's about a 3.5 to 4 out of 5 off of the tub. Pretty strong. I'm getting some florals, some darker florals, and some spice underneath. Now, that being said, here's the scent description right here. It's fairly long. I'll give you guys a little bit to read it, digest it. So the florals that I'm getting is the rose and geranium. Real nice top. And if you read the scent notes, you really wouldn't associate a lot of those scents with the holidays and Christmas. But it really comes together quite nice in this soap. So, you know, they did a very good job with this. So we're going to be using the Candy Cane by Wild West Brushworks. This is a Boss 24mm knot. And the razor, we're going to be continuing on with the Vector. The other day I did a shave with both the Vector and the Carb D plate with a Professional, the Feather Professional blade in. I probably could have gotten another 10-15 shaves off the Feather Professional. Went ahead and bent it, it's just a blade. So I've got a Super Pro in there now. I want to see how the blade feel is increased with this slightly larger blade it has in it. This is the first shave on this blade. So without further ado, let's go over. I've already dipped my brush. So the consistency of the proto lather kind of gets me excited because it reminds me of Holy Cow Declaration Grooming. It's that gooey proto lather that I love. I love it when I see that in the soap. And if you can't see that, just that gooey proto lather, that's just awesome. Awesome to see. And it's real surprising to see off a vegan base. Now, one of the things I'll say is looking at the ingredient list, and I'll throw it up here one more time. If you notice, the first 4 ingredients are all butters. And you don't see that in a lot of your vegan soaps. Stearic acid is actually one of the lower items on the list. And that in general is just very rare to see across the board. And as far as, doesn't matter if it's tallow or vegan soap, stearic acid is usually one of the higher ingredients. So this is this is primarily a butter-based soap. So I did get a good shave with it the other day. We're going to see if we can get a better shave with it. I didn't quite get it dialed in the other day. So we're going to try and see if we can do any better today. So one of the things I will say about this soap is because it is a butter forward it's got a lot of the butters and the skin food in there as some of the top ingredients. The skin moisturizing properties on this are just wonderful. Wonderfully moisturizing soap. Very, very nicely well done and well executed. See the lather building up nicely. That should be all the water we need. If we need more, we'll do a little face lathering and add water on the face. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I'll be right back, guys, with, I'm gonna go ahead and do my hot towel, and we'll be right back. See you in a second. All right, guys, we're back, and yeah, let's see if we can't get this soap a little bit more dialed in. So, I say I didn't get it dialed in the other day. I think I was missing some of the slickness that this soap is capable of providing. So we're gonna go and we're gonna fiddle with this. See where we get. Nice. Oh yeah, nice and shiny. Sheen on this is great. Hopefully that's a portent of things to come. All right. Okay. Vector with the Feather Professional. Okay, a little bit more blade feel. Still smooth. Nice. As far as the soap is concerned, slickness is a little better than I remember it being the other day. Probably could use a little bit more water, surprisingly enough. We're just going to go ahead, paint it on, and we'll put some more water in there. We're not going to be shy about it. Thinned out the soap quite a bit. The volume isn't quite there. The volume I had the other day was outstanding, but I think it was underhydrated and I just wasn't getting what I needed for, and I'm flinging lather everywhere. Volume's still there. I've still got some good volume. All right, see if that slickness that I know is there coming out here. So end shave slickness is good. I can already tell though, I'm starting to feel drag when I start to go over a spot that doesn't have any lather. So the residual slickness needs a little bit of help. Which is strange because that's one of the spots where other people have raved about this soap. But I am experiencing some drag. As far as the scent's concerned, I would say lathered, it's probably about a 3 out of 5. So it actually dips a little bit once lathered, at least in this scent. I can't speak for any of the others. All right, third pass. Let's really load this brush up. I think we're loaded here. Still nice and shiny. Again, end shave slickness is good. But I wouldn't do that, which is try and blade buff or go over spots. As far as the blade and the Vector goes, there is more blade feel. I mentioned in one of the comments that with a professional, to me, Vector felt as smooth as the C plate in the carve. While being as efficient as the D plate. So it kind of combined the best attributes of both of those. With the Super, feels more like the D plate, but the efficiency seems to be ramped up quite a bit. Which is a good thing considering I can't do my normal blade buffing. So. Okay. Let's see how we did with the alum. Not really all that much. A little bit in this area, which is, if I get any irritation on the neck doing these passes, that's where I'll get it. Everywhere else is silent. Grab the alum bar. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my finished my post shave. Can't talk right now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my post shave and clean up my area, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, had a good shave. with Siliski Soaps Santa's Pipe. So, real good. Again, the post-shave feel in the soap is superb. The only soap I think that I have in my den that might be better would be Lisa's new Artisan line, which that is by far the best post-shave feel out of any soap out there. But this is really good. This is on par for post-shave moisturizing for me with Declaration Grooming's Icarus. Yeah, it's that good, guys. So scent-wise, real nice. Definitely does remind me of the holiday season, and you know, it's not a gourmandy type of scent. So you know, Sterling's got the pine, but with the scent of the baking going on in the background, and yeah, I mean, then you've got something like Elf Balls from Van Ulay, which is nothing but the gourmand side of the house. There's very little pine in there that I can smell. And then you go all the way over to something like this new edition that I just got, which is Vespers from B&M. This will be in a shade very soon, which is more like a smoky pine type of scent. So this is more in the spice. Like I said, reminds me of like the spices and the potpourris that you would have going on during that time of year. That's what it reminds me of. So nice scent. I still like, for me, Christmas Eve a little bit better, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm not going to do the full rating on it. I want to get a couple more uses under my belt. Again, I think there's post-shave slickness there to be had. I just need to find where it is in the water band. Maybe it's when it's a little bit drier. Maybe I need to add even more water. It seemed like I was starting to thin the lather out a little bit. I didn't want to break the lather, but I just have to play around with it and see where it goes. Anyways, again, you can find them at SiliskiSoaps.com as well as West Coast Shaving. So links will be in the description. As far as the Vector goes with the Pro Super or Super Pro, you know, it's nice. A little bit more aggressive, a little bit more blade feel, but still a really comfortable shave. So, and that's about as aggressive a blade as you can get with the Artist Club style blades. So, yep, too much more and it started to get uncomfortable for me. So it is right there at in the sweet spot. Anyways, if you haven't checked us out, The Shaving Cadre, stop on by, check us out, www.theshavingcadre.com. The next video I do is not going to be a shaving video. It's going to be going through what is in my end of year PIF so far. I did a video about a month and a half, 2 months ago, with a bunch of soaps, some razors, and some brushes for my end of year PIF. Well, I've added some things into it since then, and I'm going to be adding even more in this next video. So be sure to check that out. December 1st is the last day that you can join the Shaving Cadre to be eligible for this PIF. You have to be a member of the Shaving Cadre for 30 days and have 35 posts of substance in order to qualify by December 31st. At midnight on December 31st, so the turn of the new year, the PIF ends. So if you haven't been a member of the Shaving Cadre, or you're planning on doing it, just haven't done it, just go and sign up, and then it's a little over a post a day, guys. So join. Check out that next video. Until then, guys, check out the Shaving Cadre, www.theshavingcadre.com, and I'm Dagwoodz, and I'll see you on there. Peace.